All right, back to Suburban Outdoorsman. I'm Sean. I've got a temporary co-host with me today. This is my son Aiden.
Hi.
And today we're going to talk about me upgrading my EDC bag. I mentioned before in the podcast and also in the video about my bag. As much as I like it, is a little small and it's getting a little too packed. So I'm going to take some of the stuff out of here and put it into the larger bag. And then I've got some duplicate items. And then what I'm going to do is some of the items that I have duplicated, I'm going to put back in this bag and I'm going to give it to Aiden. And this will be his EDC bag. So I'm going to unpack everything and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I have unpacked. And then I'll show you what's going to go into my bag, what's going to go into his bag, and we'll go from there. We'll see you in a bit. All right, so welcome back. So as you see here, I've got some stuff laid out that I've already got in my bag. This is some of the items that we talked about last time on the video. I've already gone through it all, don't need to do that again. So those are some things that I wanted to add. So over here are some items I'm going to add to it, some of which are duplicated. I'm going to give to Aiden in his EDC bag. So for instance, I've got a headlamp and an extra flashlight. This headlamp was a good idea, and this is actually brought to our attention by one of our YouTube subscribers. He watched the video and he said that he's been using headlamps instead of regular flashlights because they enable you to have your hands free basically when you're needing a flashlight. So I'm going to start packing some of those in my bag as well. I just happen to have this one laying around. So these will go into Aiden's bag. I've got a, I forgot what they call these, but it's got a corkscrew and a bottle opener on it, and it's also got a knife on it, because apparently, as far as Kevin is concerned, you can never have too many knives. So, but he did mention the importance of having a corkscrew in case you happen to need an open wine bottle. So I'm going to put that in my bag as well. I've got an extra flashlight for myself, a power cord, which we also talked about was a good idea. This is a small tape measure. Well, it's 3 feet. It's a yard. It's for measuring for sewing, I guess. But I'm going to keep it as well because I think I might run into an instance where I might need to measure something out. Some earplugs. I can't exactly think of what I might need it for, but I thought there's a chance that it might come up. I guess even if you're practicing on a gun range and you need some earplugs, those are good to have. So I got a spare car charger that can go with the cord.
A thunder drum. You can use those for a thunder drum.
For a thunder drum. I don't know what a thunder drum is.
It's a dragon head shaped dragon.
Oh, well, there you go. So in case I'm watching How to Train Your Dragon. And I forgot to put this into the bag last time. You're supposed to put some type of oil in here. I guess maybe a fuel oil. And it's got a little flint on it. And then you can light a match this way. So I think that was also pretty neat. So I might put that in Aiden's bag, because I've got different ways of lighting. And instead of paracord for him, I've got some twine. So that'll go in your bag as well.
What's twine?
It's like a thin rope.
Ah.
I've got another carabiner clip. I'll put that on his or my bag, I'm not sure. I've got a tactical pin. I'm just going to add a regular pin to his. He has no use for a tactical pin at this point, I think. That's fine. I got another wall charger that can go with my little charging accessories here. I've got a multi-tool that I've had this one for a few years. It's small. This might be good for his bag because it is so compact. So this will be yours as well. And a little flask, because you never know. There's nothing in it, thank goodness.
What's a flask?
What is a flask? In case you need like a little bit of coffee maybe. So we'll just put that there. This will go into mine.
That you can use that like maybe if you're like, remember that little cup with the straw that cleans every drop of water?
The life straw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can clean some of that out and put it in there.
That's a much better use than what I was thinking.
You don't need.
It's like a little canteen.
You don't need coffee or wine in the forest.
You never know. And I've also got a bunch of these wet one wipes. These are antibacterial. So it's also good to keep this in case you can wipe your hands. So I've got several of these and I'll split them up between me and Aiden. And then some emergency packs. I guess they kind of go without saying why you might need these. So I've got 3 of them. I'll keep a couple and I'll give one to him. So we'll cut it off again. I'll load everything up and we'll see what extra room I've got in mine. And then we'll discuss maybe a few items that I think I still need to add to it. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, we're back again. We've got everything packed up. My bag is, well, it's still pretty full. but I've got a lot more room in it now to still put some additional items. Aiden as well has a bunch of room, and it's not bursting at the seams like mine was. So I think I like this situation better. He's got his set up pretty well. There's a few items we need to add to his, and still a few items I need to add to mine. Notably, we had mentioned about a small sewing kit and a small fishing kit would be good to add to this. There's just a few things. I still need a better first aid kit. I had the smaller one, and I gave it to him because he tends to get more cuts than I do. It happens. So, but I think overall I like this pack better. It's got a paracord handle, and it's also got a strap because it will end up being an over-the-shoulder type. So I do like this a lot better. I think it is still a little bit smaller than Kevin's though. So maybe I still need to upgrade at some point. But I think that's all I got. I just want to let you know, I just want to show you rather, the progress I was making as far as this goes and some of the changes I thought needed to be done. And I think we're in the right direction. And now Aiden has also got some preparedness on his end. So thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.
Is it videoing?
It's videoing, yes.
Okay.
So I'll do
Hi,
the introduction.
Kevin.